to unmute the mic though.
Ah, details. Let's do the whole thing muted and see if anybody catches it.
Right? That'd be hilarious. That has happened before though.
No, I mean purposely muted. Like,
Oh, yeah.
see if anyone writes in, "Hey, did you know you guys are muted?"
Oh, we're testing a new thing. We're to see if you can read our lips.
Exactly. Pay attention, focus more. Really lock in on what we're trying to sell you.
Yeah. So did you end up watching the?
I did. I'm not looking forward to the game versus Ohio.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough pull for us. All-time history I think is 3-9 against Ohio. So
yeah. Well, and just bringing back the memory of last year.
Mm-hmm.
The final play with only 10 players.
Mm-hmm. But we shall see. It should be a good game no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But after last night, I don't think I want to watch with my kids because not last night, but a couple nights ago, we had the Vikings game on.
Okay.
And that did not go over well with my youngest because he started watching it when we got back from Scouts, and he was like, "Nope, not going to watch this."
Mm.
And I was like, "Okay, don't want to see my team get trounced." I'm like, fair enough. I have been there. At least it's not happening in the Super Bowl because that's even more painful.
Right. Yeah. I do remember that. What was it? Atlanta versus. Was it the Broncos?
No, it was the Atlanta versus the Broncos was. That one didn't bother me as much as the fall apart we had against the Patriots. It's going into the third quarter.
Oh yes, that one. Okay.
And I'm just like, that one was a hard one to take. I felt like I fell on the middle of a fence.
Sure. Yeah. Well, at least you've got that heartbreaker. I've got my heartbreaker, which is called 13 seconds.
I was thinking your heartbreaker was 4 years.
Well, that too, yeah. 4 years, wide right. We got a whole bunch of different words that are heartbreakers for Bills fans. But anyway, a bunch of people jumped in, so I guess that means we should probably start our show.
Oh, I suppose.
Well, welcome everybody to Rainbow Live Presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick
and Casey. We got actually some stuff to talk to you about today, so we're going to try and get through it, and hopefully we don't leave anything out. So first of all, we'll start off with our question of the week, which since I don't remember if I asked it last week, but I guess I could ask it this week. What are you most looking forward to in the year of 2025?
In the year of 2025, I am, movie-wise, I am hesitantly excited about what's coming out with Marvel. I am really kind of looking forward to the new Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I love what they're doing, and I'm a huge Thunderbolts fan. Although I know it's not going to be like the comics, I'm really kind of looking forward to it with the Thunderbolts asterisk, because I'm hoping that the asterisk is this isn't the Thunderbolts. There's another Thunderbolts team happening.
Sure.
But because if Zemo doesn't show up, I am going to be a little bit disheartened, even if it's the after credits part.
Right.
But that's what I'm hoping for. I'm kind of
Zemo, and then add what she call herself in the blonde girl. I can't think of her.
Moonstone.
What's that?
Moonstone or
no? At the end of Captain America and the Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Yep. I don't know what she was called, but yeah, that would be a nice addition as well.
Was she the broker?
Yep, the broker.
Yeah.
And,
power
broker.
Power broker. I wonder if she'll show up. Kind of.
Yep, and kind of see how that goes. Although I don't like I understand why they did that character that way. I don't like how they did the character that way. So.
Right. Well, and actually, I could probably see that more happening in the new Captain America movie. Her showing up there because dealing with the U.S. government and all that. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
But that I'm looking forward to. Personal life, it's it's as silly as it is. I'm kind of wrapped up in the scouting thing, so I'm looking forward to our summer camp trip. We're heading down to Lake of the Ozarks for that this year, so that'll be a good time. I've got a good group of kids we're taking down, so I'm going to keep growing. So I'm hoping to have it go really well.
There you go. Well, I guess what I'm looking most forward to, video game wise, is finally for that Assassin's Creed Shadows to come out here.
Yep.
It has now been pushed back again from February to March. So hopefully that finally comes out. And another thing I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure you're probably looking forward to this too, is eventually being able to hang out with our first person who commented, John Runyon.
Yes.
Johnny 5.
I am definitely looking forward to that. It has been, I still have his Christmas present in my car. It has been just a rough couple weeks at home. So
I have his Christmas present and I have his birthday present. So I have a couple things I need to get to him.
We miss you, Johnny. We really do.
We really do miss you. And he's calling for sports ball, so I guess we're going to
have to
get to that.
Hooray, sports ball.
Woohoo. So we only have a few things, Johnny, for sports ball. So nothing too extravagant. We have one baseball, one football, one basketball. We'll start off with the basketball with some 23-24 Optic. Contenders Optic comes with one autograph per box on average. Says on the side here that, here, let me actually change the camera so you can see those beautiful cards. At least the box. It says on the side here, new ultra rare crown jewels inserts. What does it say on your side? Does it say the same thing?
Yep, new ultra rare crown jewels inserts. Look, with Panini, always coming out. Panini always has fun specialty cards, and this is our last year with this one as well, right?
Yep.
What are they holding on to? Do they have anything they're going to be able to print after this year?
Soccer. That's their main thing, is just soccer, because they lost MMA, they lost baseball, wrestling, stuff like that. So yeah, this is probably the thing comes up in 2026, so that'll be this is definitely the last year we'll see a lot of those Panini products. So
get them while you can,
right? And then next we'll do football, since that's going on. We got 2024 Bowman's Best Bowman's Best U, which comes with 4 autographs per box. So that's a little bit more than what we expect from the just because in our other one, the Bowman, the regular Bowman U, that one only comes with 2 autographs per box on average. So,
and these are players that are heading into the draft this year, correct?
Yes, and those players and younger. So it's everybody that's in college.
And that's because they can do with the new deal they have with the NCAA that they can do that. Still figuring all that out. I haven't listened to sports radio in a coon's age, so
right. And then next in the final box for sports ball, we have 2024 Bowman's Best. For those of you that this is the stuff you like to collect for baseball fans, comes just like the football one, 4 autographs per box on average. And as you've noticed with the 2 different boxes, the boxes are actually different this year than they were the previous year. With the previous year, it was a master box with 2 small boxes in them, whereas it seems this year they just went with a flat out what they've done with their normal hobby boxes. So that's an interesting change they have for this year.
I know Bowman's Best has been popular, so these tend to fly off the shelves. We don't tend not to have the stock afterwards very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Normally go within about a month.
Yep.
And so if you're looking for Bowman's Best, you best come in now, because otherwise they will be gone.
Oh yes. All right. I guess before we get to like the non-sports cards stuff, I thought I'd show this off for those of you that are huge collectors of those backpack clips. We got new to us Tim Burton's The Nightmares Before Christmas versions, series number 9.
And this is more of a Christmas holiday theme, it looks like. We got Santa Jack and Santa Sally as Nutcracker. Looks like all of these are dressed up as Nutcrackers for the most part, save for Lock, Shock, and Barrel. But right. It's definitely something if you're stock up early for next year's Christmas. It's best get your Christmas shopping done now so you don't have to worry about it in November.
All right. So now we can get to the non-sports card stuff. Do we want to do Pokemon or Magic first?
Let's do. Well, that's not Magic, but let's.
Let's start with this.
Oh, let's do that one. Yeah, that's a simple
D&D, but yeah, this is a simple one. Magic, 20 count.
Erasable token, so you can kind of keep track of your game as you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a new way to keep score, or a different way to keep score. And it's got all the different ways of doing it. Looks like it comes with 1 marker, multiple cards that are dry erase. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, and it's an interesting concept. So it's good that they came out with something like that. So
yep.
All right.
Pokemon.
Yeah, we'll do Pokemon next.
So Pokemon, we have a new playmat, and it is, I do not know the name of this legendary Pokemon, but it is a foil. If you look, I'm going to zoom in right there, turn around, get that. Hopefully it'll show up.
There it is. Yep.
You can kind of see it.
Rayquaza, I think is how you pronounce that.
Gesundheit. But it is one of the newer Pokemon snake type form. And again, foil, so it's going to be all sorts of shiny and fun to play on.
Mm-hmm.
And along with that, we have the coming out Friday. We have the prismatic evolutions. We have our multi-pack hangers with the 3 different Pokemon starters: Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon. So you can, grab your starter, be ready to rock and roll there.
And the interesting thing about that is, I'll show the interesting thing about that after Patrick talks about these Togepis.
Then we got the Togepi sleeves and case coming out as well. So you can, if you're a Togepi fan, you can get all your Togepi love in one nice bundle.
Yeah, the cool thing about these 3 packs here is this pack right here, where you got the other EV evolutions. You have Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Gotta love that glare. Woo, glare. But yeah, it's really cool that we have 6 of the evolutions in different ways that you can get them. So what you got there, Patrick?
And this is the Elite Trainer box with Eevee on the front, which this is evidently an Eevee based set from what I've understood.
Oh, that's what we're seeing. So
a lot of Eevees on the back, ready to rock and roll for you. So if you have someone who's an Eevee collector, Eevee is one of the more popular Pokemon. So if you have, you probably have someone who likes that Pokemon in your life. Grab a box, make them happy.
Yeah. And the cool thing with the next one is it's a bunch of packs and a binder. So this is a nice little binder collection for those of you that don't have a binder yet or want to get a new binder, along with getting some new packs.
Buy a binder, fill it up automatically.
Right.
It works out nicely.
Right.
And then to top it all off, for our Pokemon people, we have Pokemon Monopoly. It's got the 4 Pokemon as your tokens, ready to rock and roll. Buy up whichever region you are in. Send Ash to jail for leaving Bulbasaur in the training center to heal and never going back to pick him up.
Yeah. And it looks like it says on here, catch different Pokemon types and complete your tracker map first to win. So it's not like your normal Monopoly, but basically when you're landing on the different squares, you're trying to get a Pokemon from that specific type. So like it looks like the brown is the ground type or stone, and then blue ice it looks like. So that seems like an interesting way to play the game.
I'm definitely different than what I am used to, so it's definitely an option to go out and play. Reaching out. And ladies and gentlemen, now on to the section of stuff that I truly love. We got Dungeons and Dragons. So to start off with, we have a Dungeons and Dragons Mimic Treasure Chest and Notebook set. So in this box, it is not only a treasure chest that you can hoard your dice in, it also has some notebooks for your game. So it opens up nicely inside, a notebook towards the back. You will be able to keep some minis in there, some dice in there, a couple pens and papers, everything you need to get your game to be ready to play your game in one nice little box, mimic shaped, mimic formed, all sorts of fun and exciting. And honestly, who doesn't love a good mimic?
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Fanroll has dropped a Valentine's Day Advent calendar. So it is an Advent calendar with dice and real flowers inside each dice. So you can get her flowers while getting her dice at the same time. And really, it may not be the sparkly she's looking for, but they'll probably be sparkly too.
Or you can just make them sparkly after you get them, right?
And that's an option. Always an option.
Yeah.
Take a chance, roll the dice.
Right. So what kind of new things do we have, Patrick?
Oh, we have all sorts of new things. Starting off with Dress Up E.T. E.T. phone home. We got her hanging out with the nice lovely dress and hair that E.T. was wearing in the movie. So if you have an E.T. fan in your life, we got this one hanging out at the store. You know, E.T. phone home. Get her all dressed up and hanging out on a desk someplace. Along with that, we have a whole lot of Chucky going on. Chucky Ultimate Chucky action figure, holiday themed. You got a Santa Chucky. Chucky's he's been busy. A little bloody there, but multiple heads you can top off. Santa hat available, ready to go. Multiple hands, multiple accessories. All sorts of fun stuff to have on there. And along with that, we have a whole. You want to do your announcement?
I can.
Okay. We have a whole mess of stuff for our Godzilla fans. These new action figures just came in. We have King Ghidorah. We have Godzilla a la 2019 and Gigani, all available, brand new figures, or at least new to us, coming into the store, available for purchase. And that would take us to Funkos. But before we hit Funkos, we have a very special announcement of something that is just we are just able to announce now.
Yep.
We've known about this for a couple weeks, but it's been hard to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. And if for those of you that didn't watch the announcement by Amanda and JJ earlier, we are getting a very, very special guest here on Friday, January 31st. Lou Ferrigno.
The Incredible Hulk. The sad walking away theme. No need to be sad yet. He's walking to us, not away this time. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have the opportunity to come in, get some Funko signed, get some pictures signed. Autographs are going at $50, and everything I think is going to is benefiting Voices Against Cancer. Correct?
Yes.
So it's a good thing going towards a good cause. So if you're interested, if you're a Hulk fan or know a Hulk fan, definitely something you got to keep in mind of coming up around the corner.
Yeah, and it looks like he'll be at Rainbow on Friday the 31st from 4 to 6:30, and then if you miss him on that day, he'll be at the Dakota Card Show on Saturday, February 1st, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you miss him here at Rainbow, which I would recommend not, because that's what better place to get your autograph of the Incredible Hulk than Rainbow.
Yep.
You could always hit him up there at the card show. As you can see, just plenty of information on here. Like Patrick said, $50 per autograph. Says on here inscription prices and photo prices available at the table. So it looks like there might be some other special prices for different things as well. So that's the big news from JJ's Comics and Art. So
woo-hoo. Thank you, JJ, for always including us in these awesome situations you bring to town.
Oh, yes.
But now it's on to Funko. I go, you go, Funko. First thing I'd like to do is, it's kind of cool to have these coming in, in a timely fashion.
Oh, yes.
We've got Valentine's Day Funko Kisses, or Funko Hershey's Kisses and Hershey's Strawberry Cream Hearts available coming in. So if you got a Funko collector and you want to say I love you in a very special way, get them a little candy in Funko form.
There you go.
And along with that, again, for my D&D people, and this is just a fun, or my Dragon people. I know we got a lot of Dragon people.
Oh, plenty of Dragon.
We have Icing Death coming in for our Dungeons and Dragons Funko coming into the shop, brand new coming out. So if you're looking for a new Funko or a new Dragon to hang out on your desk, you could even use it for a mini in your campaign and bring him in. It's kind of a chibi looking dragon, and all sorts of fun and exciting.
Oh, yeah. And I have a few things here. This may not, I don't know if this is recent, but it's definitely new to us. We got from the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live, we have the Debbie Downer. They are doing a special Saturday Night Live here soon.
Yep,
right?
Going over the 50 years. Tracy Morgan's been on the ad campaign for that, so it's coming up just around the corner here.
Yep. And for those of you that didn't know this, there's also a movie called Saturday Night, which talks about the actual taping of the first episode of Saturday Night Live. If you're interested in that stuff, so Debbie Downer right there that we have here at the store. For you video game fans, for Resident Evil, we have Leon S. Kennedy. Looks like he's got a shotgun ready to go. We have it in a special case here for those of you. Comes with the set. If you were to try to get the set, here's the other Funkos you could get to complete the set, along with Leon.
But this is an older Funko, so it's not one that you'll have all the time. It's a one and done kind of situation.
Yep.
So if you're interested, you best grab it now.
Oh yes. And then I've grabbed these two. One's the regular, and the other one's the chase. I have Count Orlok from Nosferatu, which
we had that come out. They actually had a special showing of that before it came out in theaters here at SuperCon last year on Thursday night for it. So if you got to see that and you really loved it, we have these available in shop currently for Count Orlok. Grab it now while you can.
Yep. And that's it for my side of Funko. Our normal table across from us has a plethora of different things. You have DC,
we have a large
Marvel.
amount of restock that hit our tables. For those Freddy collectors, I see Freddy Funko in standard and zombie form over there. So it's not one. Those are ones that I don't see in the shop often. When they do, they kind of fly right out.
Oh yeah.
We got those people who really like those Freddy Funko specific ones.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in those, definitely come in. We got Super Shredder over there. We got Ducky. We've got all sorts of Funkos, and it's, if you're looking for something and we don't have it on the floor, you can always check with us, see if we got it in our warehouse up top side. We'll see if we can find it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And just a quick note for other new action figures, we have some SpongeBob stuff for those SpongeBob fans. So that concludes our night. Lots of fun stuff that we got to show off today, both Pokemon, D&D, Funkos, even a brand new type of Monopoly. So see you, John. So those of you that are watching tonight, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good, safe night. It is getting warmer, but unfortunately it'll be cold again next week.
It won't last long, so enjoy it while you have it. Yeah. But I knew this was coming, so I didn't shovel on Monday.
There you go. So yeah, 30s today, 40s tomorrow, and then back to the cold stuff next week. So enjoy it. Drive safe. Drive to arrive. We are open until 8 tonight, and open again tomorrow at 10. So you guys have a good rest of your night.